Brown.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. Right, first and foremost, this is an attack in devolution. This is an attack in the elected members of Scottish Parliament, and it's an attack made by Scottish Secretary who's never actually respected the institution of the Scottish Parliament in the first place. He's always thought Westminster was more important, always thought Westminster had primacy over the Scottish Parliament. Now, it's the same Scottish Secretary that tells us we've got the most powerful devolved Parliament in the world. We don't even have the most powerful devolved Parliament in the UK. The Northern Ireland Assembly's got much greater powers than Scotland, including pensions and rights over the Union, to name but two. And then, Madam Deputy Speaker, when you listen to the arguments in here today, the right-wing Tories standing up pretending to speak for women's rights. Right-wing Tories that are part of a culture war. Right-wing Tories that then have the cheek to say that we are manufacturing a constitutional debate. How can us manufacture a constitutional debate when 2/3 of the Scottish parliamentarians elected to the Scottish Parliament voted for the GRR? I can't give way, we don't have enough time. So it's absolutely grievance politics and a culture war from the Tories. And then we get the clutching at straws reason of statement. Now, somebody tried to say this is legal advice. It's not legal advice. Everybody knows if you pay a lawyer, you can get a lawyer to write what you want. And that's what this is, a list of bogus reasons to come up for reasons for the Scottish Secretary to introduce a Section 35. Now, let's look at the equal pay section. It's unbelievable. It's saying transgender people are going to cause problems with equal pay, because if somebody transgenders becomes a transgender woman, then they might have been in higher pay before, and that's going to affect the claims. They're also saying somebody actually transitioning could affect the claim of somebody else's equal pay claim, because they can't use that person as a benchmark. If you're talking manufactured grievance, you can't make that up. In actual fact, that must happen just now when people have already got a GRC certificate. So if it doesn't undermine equal pay settlements just now, how can the GRR undermine equal pay settlement? Now, the bottom line is, you know if you're on the right side of the argument when you're on the opposite side of that lot there. Comparing trans people to predators, it's an utter disgrace. And monofemorals already did it. But you know on your right side of the argument, when Amnesty International closed the gap in gender, Human Rights Consortium, Just Right Scotland, NUS Scotland, One Parent Family Scotland, Rape Crisis Scotland, Scottish Trade Unions Congress, Scottish Refugee Council, Scottish Women's Aid, Scottish Women's Convention, Scottish Women's Rights Centre, Young Women's Movement and Zero Tolerance on the same side as us.